Bounsweet community is this weekend in Pokemon Go, and today, as always, I want to get you guys up to speed with this event, so let's get right into it. So this event is going to be May 19th from 2 to 5 p.m, in which Bounsweets will be spawning everywhere in the wild with a shiny rate of 1 in 25. You can evolve a Steenie into Tsareena during the event or up to 5 hours after the event to get the new Legacy Charged Attack High Jump Kick, which is a fighting type move. We'll talk about it a little further in this video if it's any good. There'll also be, of course, a $1 special research tour you can go ahead and buy in the shop to get extra items and encounters. You don't need to buy it to play the event, but it's there, as well as field research tasks for the event for Pokeballs, Stardust, and Bounsweet encounters. Bonus event will be 2 times catch candy, 2 times chance of getting XL candy when catching Pokemon, quarter egg hatch distance, 3-hour lure modules, 3-hour instances, 5 snapshots during the community day for a surprise, 2 special trades during the day. Trades require 50% less Stardust, and exclusive Pokestop showcases for Bounsweet and Tsareena during the event. By the way, those trade bonuses are actually going out all the way till 10 p.m, not just till 5 p.m. Then after community day from 5 to 10 p.m, there'll be bonus 4-star raid battles for Steenie. You cannot use a remote raid pass to do these raid battles, but defeat one, and for the next 30 minutes within 300 meters of that gym, Bounsweets will be spawning everywhere with the same shiny rate, pretty much so people can play community after the event ended if they have work or something. Finally, we'll have exclusive bundles in the shop and on the online web store, as well as exclusive stickers you can get from spinning Pokestops, opening gifts, or purchasing them. With the event details out of the way, let's get right into the tips, starting with, as always, the perfect IV, 100% IV CPs for Bounsweet in Pokemon Go. On screen is going to be the perfect IV chart for a Bounsweet in Pokemon Go, showing you what CP will be at level 1 all the way to level 50. There's only certain levels we want to look at here. First of all, level 15 is the level every single research Pokemon is caught at, so 201 CP Bounsweet encounter from research is guaranteed 100% IV. If you're catching Bounsweets in the wild in weather boosted conditions. In weather boosted conditions, the highest level of Pokemon could be in the wild is going to be level 35. Bounsweet gets boosted in sunny weather, it being a grass type, so a level 35 hundo in sunny weather for Bounsweet will be 437. If you're playing any weather other than sunny weather, you're looking at level 30 as the highest level, so a 403 CP will be the hundo for a Bounsweet in those conditions. Other than that though, of course, there's 32 other 100% IV CPs you could find on a Bounsweet in the wild, so the best thing to do is catch as many as you can. Join a local Facebook or Discord group where people will sometimes call out the hundos they catch, and you can go catch them and try your best. However, in Pokemon Go, you don't always want 100% IVs. In PvP for the Great League and the Ultra League, you want low attack, high defense, high stamina IVs. If you want to know why, I'll leave a video up here and linked in the description. But generally, it just makes your Pokemon bulkier. I want to go through what the best IVs are for the Tsareena in the Great League, Ultra League, and Master League. First of all, taking a look here at the Great League, the best possible PvP IV will be a 0 attack, 15 defense, and 13 stamina. That is the rank 1 best, bulkiest Tsareena you could get. But again, anything low attack, high defense, high stamina works very well. I'll link below this site, by the way, if you want to check. Ultra League, you're going to look at a 0, 15, 15 as the best possible Tsareena for PvP IVs. And then the Master League, of course, a 15, 15, 15, 100% IV is what you want to go with. So definitely go ahead and grab those IV sets. But the question is it actually even worth grabbing these PvP IVs? Because is Tsareena actually good in Pokemon Go? Tsareena is going to be a pure grass type Pokemon, have an attack of 222, defense of 195, stamina of 176, with a max CP level 50 of 3,351. For fast moves, it can learn Magical Leaf, Charm, and Razor Leaf, and for charge moves, Draining Kiss, Energy Ball, Stomp, Triple Axle, and of course the new High Jump Kick as a legacy move. Now, as far as a grass type goes, not including Mega Pokemon, Tsareena is looking at the number 15 overall slot. So it's not the best, but I will say it is very budget because it have a community day. So if you don't have any good grass type raid attackers, you can actually use this thing. For PvP though, it's not really going to look much better. Without High Jump Kick, you're looking at the number 500 slot, and I don't see High Jump Kick really helping it out. This is a very hard hitting move that will debuff you, kind of like Wild Charge. So it definitely will bump up Tsarena's ranking, given that fighting coverage it needs against things like steel types, ice types, different stuff like that. But overall, with not the best fast move, Magical Leaf, it's not really going to get to use it that well. In the Ultra League, Tsarena's ranked a little bit better, and again, this ranking will go up with High Jump Kick, but don't expect much. But again, the Master League is just like a legendary party. Tsarena's not making anything there. So yeah, overall, this thing is a decent budget grass type raid attacker if you need one of those, but don't expect anything in PvP, and is honestly generally a skippable calm day in terms of meta relevance. But who knows, again, with an update to the move like Magical Leaf, this thing could get really good in the future, so definitely snag yourself one in case it gets buffed in the future. Guys, I'm so excited because we're going to Mexico City together. Yes, join me and Pokemama in Mexico City on the Pokédaxi group trip. We're gonna be doing cooking classes, visiting pyramids, playing Spotlight Hour, Raid Hour together. Maybe I'll even give you some IRL tips and tricks. The dates are on screen. It's gonna be a 6-day, fully guided, we're gonna have a guide the whole time, so it's super safe, trip in Mexico City. I'm super excited to go there and catch the final Pokemon for my Pokedex, Hawlucha, and I'm gonna make a video which you could be in. I do not want you guys to miss out on it. You can book it right now. If money is a problem, you only need to pay 25% of it right now. So book your spots while you can before they do sell out, because it is first come, first serve. Again, Again, first link below for more information. I hope to see you guys in Mexico City with me and Pokemama for a week living like a real Pokemon trainer. Back to the video. Now we do have quarter egg hatch distance during this event, so let's run through the current Pokemon you can hatch from eggs and which ones are the best. Starting off in the 2-kilometer eggs, we can see here all of these Pokemon. Overall, 2-kilometer eggs, pretty skippable eggs to go after, unless you want to work on your egg hatching medal, as they will hatch very quickly during this event. In the 5K eggs, we actually do have some decent stuff here. We do have Lickitung, which is great to get XLs for the Great League, Sableye, which does have the Mega Form and is decent in the Great League, Larvesta, but that's obviously in most eggs, and then all the Paldean starters. In the 7-kilometer eggs and 7-kilometer eggs, you can get from Mateo at the end of routes. Not bad by any means. I will say the original 7-kilometer egg, a little bit too much variety here and nothing too meta relevant. You know, Alolan Sandshrew, good for PvP, Alolan Vulpix, good for PvP. But the 7-kilometer eggs from Mateo, if you have one of those, is not bad to hatch because again, we have Hisuian Sneasel in there, rare shiny, Pawniard, a rare shiny, good for some Great League Cups, Vullaby, Mandibuzz is great for PvP, Goomy's pretty rare. Probably go after the 10Ks. Again, quarter egg hatch distance, you're gonna save a lot of time hatching these 10Ks. If you realize you actually get so much more value out of quarter egg hatch distance when hatching a 10K because you're taking off 7.5 kilometers instead of only taking off 1.5 kilometers with a 2K. Again, at the end of the day, you can only control what you hatch so much because you're gonna have to hatch the egg to get a new one. But if you have 10K eggs, definitely go ahead and hatch them during this event. And 12Ks aren't bad as well if you've done a bunch of leaders. Overall though, quarter egg hatch distance is not the best bonus ever unless you have a lot of money, probably a bonus you can avoid during this comp day. But what you can avoid is getting candy for Bounsweet because it's actually kind of useful to get candy for a Pokemon like this, even just to spam evolutions and use it as an XP grinding method. So let's go through the best ways to grind candies in Pokemon Go. Number 1, use Pineapple Berries on any Bounsweets you find in the wild. Regular Pineapple Berries will multiply catch candy by 2 and Silvers by 2.34. You can also go ahead and use the Adventure Effect Spatial Rend on Palkia if you have one. If you have a Palkia with Spatial Rend, you can use that Adventure Effect and it will double the spawn distance where you can see spawns, allowing you to catch more Bounsweets and in turn get more candy. You can also go ahead and Mega Evolve a Pokemon. If you don't know when you Mega Evolve a Pokemon, any Pokemon you catch that shares a type with the Mega, you'll get more candy, XP, and XL candy. So it can be definitely worth it to Mega Evolve a Grass type, which Bounsweet is a Grass type during this event. That includes Mega Evolving either a Mega Venusaur, a Mega Sceptile, a Mega Abomasnow, or a Primal Groudon, which also boosts grass types during this event. Definitely go ahead and make sure you set a reminder to Mega Evolve because you don't want to be missing out on those free candies. You can also trade away Pokemon. If you don't know when you trade away Pokemon, you'll get 1 candy. And if the distance between where those 2 Pokemon were caught is over 100 kilometers, you're going to get 2 candies and 1 guaranteed XL candy. So you have a friend who, lives in another town, he comes, visits you, or, a friend who just recently went on travel, try to find them and mirror trade a bunch of Bounsweets or other Pokemon, as you can grind a lot of extra candies in that method. Finally, you can go ahead and transfer Pokemon. Now, unfortunately, we already passed our 2x transfer candy event for the month. It seems like the first spotlight hour of every month is a 2x transfer candy event. So you're gonna have to wait until June, probably June 4th from 6 to 7 p.m. when we get the next 2x transfer candy event. Hold on to your Bounsweets then and then transfer them. Honestly, probably not that worth it because Bounsweet candies are not the most crazy, but if you have a lot of extra storage, I guess you might as well. Finally, let's talk about Platinum Medal tips. You need 35 Platinum Medals, go from level 48 to 49 in Pokemon Go. Which ones should we work on during this event? Of course, Bounsweet is a grass type Pokemon, so the Gardener Medal, catch 2,500 grass types, very self-explanatory, catch all the Bounsweets. Again, I mentioned it, the Breeder Medal, hatch 2,500 eggs, quarter egg hatch distance, 2-kilometer eggs. You can really churn through them if you want to work on this medal and you haven't platinumed it. I also always say the research during community days is super easy. It's like catch 3 Bounsweets for something. So the Pokemon Ranger Medal, complete 2,500 research tasks, a great medal to work on as well. We do have the 3-hour lure module. So the Picnicker Medal, use a lure module to help any trainer catch 2,500 Pokemon. A great one to work on as well. Go to your busy area in your local area. Be the first person to drop lures. Everyone's gonna shuffle in, catch Pokemon off your lures, help you work on this medal. You do get 5 snapshots during this event, so make sure you take them for your cameraman medal. Also, the Tiny Pokemon Collector Medal, catch 500 extra smalls and catch 500 extra larges. Great medal to work on during this event. If you catch a extra small or extra large Bounsweet, you can actually evolve it and that gets you an extra point towards these medals. So since you're gonna have so much Bounsweet candies, evolve them twice into Tsareena, get more points towards this medal. And then of course you can go ahead and use those extra smalls and extra larges, try to win showcases and win the Showcase Star Medal, win 100 Pokestop showcases. I always say try to find the least busy showcases, the hidden showcases. Even if you're in a downtown and you don't want to go out to a rural town, there are still hidden showcases in the downtown areas that are harder to get to. Drop into the showcases there, you're gonna have a much higher chance to win and finish that medal. That is it, guys. That is Bounsweet Community Day. If you enjoyed this video, you will also enjoy the one below. Let me know if you're gonna be playing this one or you're gonna be skipping it, and get ready for next month, which should be Goomy Calm Day, and it's gonna be a banger of a calm day. So I'm super excited for that. Follow for tips. Peace.